Hello, Sherry.
Hello.
What can you tell us about the Hike in History event?
Hike into History is scheduled for June 9th. It's a Sunday, and it runs from noon to 3. It's intended to appeal to all ages, so families with young children in strollers, wagons, people my age who just like to go out and walk. It is outdoors. It's in the trails in the Kopp Family Reservation behind the library. So you can start at the library if you'd like to, and that would be a logical starting place. And there will be parking here available. And then we have some nearby parking too, if that becomes an issue. So they will enter the Kopp Family Reservation, and then they will meet up with a variety of presenters. Each one's going to have a different station. We have approximately 20 stations ready to participate, so the weather has to be nice. Well, one of the first things that visitors will see if they enter the trail from the Avon Lake Public Library parking lot is a foundation for a log cabin.
Okay.
So what they will see is approximately 6-foot logs that are notched, the tools that were used to notch, and they will see how a foundation was constructed to give them a sense of how you build a log cabin. Housing obviously being one of the essentials to survival amongst pioneers, and of course in Avon Lake that would have been essential to survival.
So will someone be there who's doing an example of how to cut and things like that?
The cabin foundation is the brainchild of Heritage Avon Lake.
Okay.
So they are sponsoring that event.
Okay.
But they have a scout troop who's going to be there and involved with this too.
Cool.
That's the nice part. We've got scout troops, Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts participating in this. So we've got some community groups as well. And then a little bit farther down the path, we anticipate having a blacksmith set up.
Oh, nice.
With the forge, the anvil, the hammer, and having an actual blacksmith there to demonstrate that process.
Having the fire raging and burning irons.
Well, I don't know how raging it'll be. We are in a park, but it will be hot, so that they'll be able to use it and it'll be functional. One of the things that we want to show our younger population is what it was like to live without plumbing, the absence of indoor plumbing.
That's true.
So we're going to have a representative there from the Avon Lake Water Department talking about early water sources, and we are going to have a representation of an outhouse, and one of our presenters will be presenting on the outhouse and why this was necessary, because you didn't have indoor bathrooms. So I suspect that will be eye-opening to our younger population.
Would they get some kind of map on what they're going to, or they get some kind of souvenir when you go to?
Well, I know Heritage Avon Lake is going to have souvenirs.
Oh, okay.
They've got a very early toy that they're going to hand out, and they'll demonstrate how that toy was used, how it worked. So that there will be that. As far as, there won't be maps, but one of our scout troops is going to serve as guides, so they'll direct people along the path so they know which way to go, so that they'll find some stations and be able to participate in some things. We are going to have a presenter on sun, moon, stars, and understanding the time of day and the seasons from those.
That's right, guiding by the stars.
And I do believe she's going to have an interactive activity for kids.
Okay.
We are going to have a table with Native American artifacts being displayed, because they were our first people. It wasn't
Right,
pioneers.
I mean, they were all over the country, so.
Yeah, so that will be here. The Metro Parks and Lake Erie Nature and Science Center are also both participating, and they're going to show a variety of pelts for animals that would have been native to this area. So animals they would have hunted for their fur, for their meat, the pelts will be on display, and kids will be able to touch them and feel the different textures of the furs and see the different colors of the pelts.
Okay. Cool. All right, and that starts at noon?
Yes.
And people can come to Avon Lake Library and park in the parking lot and there'll be signs and whatever. Okay, anything else that we need to let people know to excite them about the hiking history?
That it's free.
There
This
you
is
go.
some great.
And whoever wants to come, it's for all ages.
It's for all
free.
ages, and bring little ones, bring any age, and as long as you can walk, get around okay. You can bring strollers, you can bring wagons. The paths are nice in our metro parks. So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
for everybody.
Excellent. The Hike in History event is June 9th. Starts at noon, goes until 3 p.m. in the parking lot to Avon Lake Public Library and the trail pass behind it. For more information, you can visit avonlake200.org.